Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today's going to be very simple. If anything, it's just going to be me doing a voiceover, some clips. Um, I did a lot of climbing these past 2 weeks it's been, I think. Oh, I hate that it's inverted. Ooh. But I'm recording on my computer instead of on my phone, just because my phone's a little annoying sometimes. But hopefully everything turns out fine. If not, you probably won't be seeing this video. Oh, I hate the inverted, man. Anyways, to start off, this was what day was this? I think I worked out the 17th of August was my first workout. And that's going to be the first few clips you see here, where I was attempting, I believe, was a V2 yellow climb. But we'll get started with that now. So hey guys, hopefully my mic quality doesn't change very much. This was indeed, I believe, on August 17th, a Thursday. This was the day after I moved in. You can see here, I believe it was a V2. I would be a little surprised if it was a V3. It was a really fun climb though. I slept so much trying to get into that top hold. You could see here. Well, that starting hold. I've been trying to focus mostly on slabs this first month at least, just because I want to focus on making sure I'm using my legs and placing them properly, because I feel like that's something I really struggle with. You can see even here, I'm doing pretty alright with it. And I slipped because I didn't have the confidence to go for the next one. But yeah, there's probably going to be a lot of me walking in the beginning parts. I forgot to take it out, gonna be honest with you, but it starts getting a lot more condensed later on, don't you worry. You could see I'm struggling to even get on it. I kind of forgot how to start. It's very slopey. I don't know how to explain it. But again, that's kind of what I really wanted. I wanted to focus to have more dedication on my feet, making sure I'm using them right. You can see I even find a comfortable place. I think it was this clip. I just kind of, no, it wasn't. Okay. I don't know why I cut it off there. I'm just wild like that, I guess. Anyways, going on to the next one, I probably fell right there. Um, this was the next day. This was the Friday, August 18th. That day, I didn't really do much, I believe. My first day of training. I find it weird that I shifted it off. Anyways, yeah, I wasn't able to do that much that first day. I just fell, basically. But you can see here I was able to find that last foot, which is extremely slopey, and then just kind of reach up for that last hold. Which was pretty bad, but it was pretty alright once you like kind of held it. You can see I'm pretty happy about that. This was my second day climbing. Hopefully I'm chronological further going on. I might not be. We'll see, because I think I still have some more videos for the 17th. Alright, okay. I'm back. Okay, yeah, this was my second day. The first day I just tried that yellow, I guess. Or if anything else, I didn't record it. Again, I am just kind of starting to get used to recording. Just because it feels a little weird, especially since I'm new there. But I'm trying to learn, and I need to progress, so it's good at looking at it. And you can see here I try a V4. This is the first V4 I attempted. I wasn't able really to do it, but I kind of have the idea. What I have to do here is I have to like put my hands on that triangle bit up there, but it's scary and I'm short. So I just kind of slipped and I left it off for another day, but by now they've changed it, so I won't be able to really finish that climb, but it's fine. I'm not really stressed about it. I thought about it for a little while here. I was also looking at people because people are really good at climbing and it's cool to look at them. Yeah, here. There you go. I try again, but I can't really get that starting hold, and I'm really intrigued by someone over there. Oh, it's because I think they were doing a boulder that I kind of wanted to do. It was a very slabby one, but I couldn't figure it out. Anyways, back to this. The reason why I kept falling here is I just couldn't get my hand up on that triangle. If I just put my left foot a little higher and try to push to put my hands on that triangle, I have a little bit of stability. You can see here I try and see what I do even after that, but I don't figure it out. I could try, I just don't reach it. And then I just slip. And that's kind of where I just stopped on that before, and I realized I should probably try something else. Here I just kind of start doing some dyno practicing. I feel like one thing I really struggle with is committing, like just going for something, because I feel really comfortable on a hold, and we'll go more into that a little later. I feel really comfortable in a hold, and I don't want to go to the next one, if that makes sense. But here's just me doing some little jumps, going up and down, a little bit of training. I still struggle to do two-hand dynos. I don't know. Being off the wall entirely is not a confidence thing. Well, it's a big confidence thing that I am yet to have. I wanted to go a little higher. I try to go for the ending hold at some point here, but I don't quite reach it. I think it's, yeah, no, this one I just do that double again. This is all just kind of like practice, trying to train to get better at jumping and get better at being more confident with my hands. Because it's often times where I just kind of jump, or I don't want to jump because I don't know if I can hold on or if I'm going to fall. Again, I don't know why I didn't cut this out of me just walking around and like looking at it, but whatever. It's going to take too much time now. Plus this one's not really focused on being edited too much, it's more on progress. Here you can see I'm saying how I can reach that final hold. I don't quite reach it there. I probably could have, I just needed a little more jump. I didn't put it in though. You can see here. And then I'm like, nah, that's too tall. And I step up a little bit. It's a little scary. Okay, let's see. There you go. I try and reach it and I fail. Here I do cut it out, luckily, surprisingly. Surprising myself. Chalk bags in the corner there. I jump in and grab it. That was really the big thing. I wasn't like, planning on finish it. If I did, I would, use my legs. But I feel like one of my bigger issues apart from my legs, so it's one, using my legs, two, committing. We'll see more on me committing later. You can see I wanted to double hand it, but I slipped. And then just me trying a couple more V2s just to kind of get the hang of it. I've been trying to complete as many as I can, and plus it's not like I can climb very hard. Like a V3 right now was my best climb, and you can see here I'm falling on a V2. Alright. Which makes sense, right? It's like my first 2 weeks training, really. I forgot how to start it, apparently. I came like 2 weeks before this day. I hadn't moved in yet, and I was able to do this climb. That's the last video. I'm pretty sure I put the purple climb in the last video. So if you want to see the difference, here are both videos. There really isn't much. It's like 2 weeks of difference. That dude right there is Henry. He's pretty cool. I haven't asked him if he could be in a video. I make this so hard for myself. I don't know why. But that's a nice little V2 finish. Proper fall after jumping off. And then I tried this. Also, I think it was a V2 or V3. I don't remember very sure. I'm not very sure. It's that middle tag. It's white, so it just kind of blends in. I wouldn't be able to tell you guys. But it wasn't anything harder than a V3. I spent a good while trying to solve this, and I was really stuck. You can see here, I kind of have an idea of what I'm doing, but then I just forget, right? And what my whole idea was, I had to go to the left, and then down, and then when I was down, I would have to go push up to that left hold. But that was really stupid, because I could just go for the hold that was right above my head. I don't know what I was thinking, but I guess I didn't want to grab it. I don't know. I spent a while trying to do it my method of going down to the left, and then Henry, the dude I was talking about, asked me if I wanted some beta, and of course I did. And he showed me that I had to use that upper right hold. The only reason why you won't see it is because I got a little shy because Henry was watching me, and I was like, I don't know if it would be weird if I started recording while he was there. So I just didn't want to, bother him. Like you see, he's walking around. He's kind of looking at me every now and again because he realized I was being a little stupid. Yeah, you can see here I'm very um, determined to do it my dumb little way. You see, I reach for the bottom instead of for the top. Like, that bottom is not even a foot. Like, what you can see my right foot holding is, like, almost fully slanted. Like, there's no way I can put my weight on that. But here I am being insane. And I was going to record me doing a finish on this because it was pretty easy once I got that beta. But when I went back to record it, it was gone already. They had used that wall for, like, I think team tryouts for, like, the youth. So they changed it up, so I couldn't do it. But there's some new slabs on there. Hopefully you guys can see those within the 2 weeks. I'm going to be trying, this is announcement time. I'm going to be trying to post every 2 weeks on Friday. So bi-weekly on Friday. Hopefully that changes and maybe I can do weekly. But for now, I'm going to be doing bi-weekly on Friday. You can see here I slipped horribly. I had no idea what I was doing. I was a little sad. I spent a good while on this boulder. Well, slab, whatever you want to call it. You can see there Henry's pretty good. I think he's doing a V4 or V5 there. I saw him do like a V7 though, so that was a pretty hard V4. I'm looking at him. I'm inspired by him. He almost got it there. But yeah, back to me. Can't even get the hold starting anymore. There you go. I forgot that foothold existed, I guess, and I went right for that. I don't know why I didn't go for the footholds either. You see there's 2 white footholds there, but I didn't like them. I don't know how I held on there, I'm gonna be honest with you. You can hear I was very excited. But it was not it. I was lying. That was most definitely not it. Aren't I just a little goofy? Apparently I had this section to cut it, but I forgot. I'm just so funny. You can see there goes Henry and there goes me. Doing my little goofiness. I'm gonna start bringing in my microphones pretty soon so that I can do voiceover on what's going on while I'm doing the boulder, and then do a recap of the day, that day, instead of doing what I'm doing right now. There I pick it up and I give up. And then this is the next day. This was Monday, I believe, after that. I would have to check, but I'm pretty sure it was Monday. And I found this climb. It's a V4, and I was like, you know what? I'm dedicating to it. No, I'm lying. It was a V3. Yeah, it was a V3. But at this point, V3s were a little hard for me. And I was just like, you know what? I'm going to get this. So at first, I really struggled with the start. You can see there, I couldn't even get the foot. I was really confused on the tension. But then I had a dude, his name's Mike. He's a root setter. He told me to do that underclink first, so that right hand under first, and it kind of gave me the confidence. That's a pretty cool move, that big leap up to that top purple. But you can see I stay a little stuck on what's next. You can see up there is the purple final hold. You can see that one tape. There was a lot of videos where I just didn't reach it. I don't know. Back to that feeling safe and not wanting to go for that last little push. That green slab you could see there was the one that I was looking at earlier. 2 people were trying to figure it out, and I was wondering if I could hear some beta and try it, but I didn't end up trying it. Here you can see me going at it again. I really like this move, the reaching up. Like, I don't know, it was fun to me. Boop. And then after that was to what basically was, it wasn't really a crimp, but it wasn't a jug either. You can see I'm very sad there. Here's a different side of it. I don't know where I was recording from that first time. This is still that same day. This was Monday because it was my first day of school, I remember. And I was able to reach that right hold, but all I needed was to push up to that final hold. You can't see it from this angle. But I couldn't. Like, I would just stay on those holds and just grip them, you know, until I was tired. You can see how devastated that would make me. You could see there I tried again and I would fall. And again. And one more time. You can see there I get the foot a little bit better. Nope, not even. And after that, I tried again. And I couldn't. And then, guess I tried again. I tried to put my foot on the right little. I reached for it that time. That was very exciting. And kind of jumping really quickly to the next day. I kind of. Was it the next day right away? Yeah, this was the Tuesday, I believe. I wanted to go to that other climbing gym. This was the block. It's also in Tucson. That little move was fun. But this is really the move I wanted to focus on, or the climb. This was a V4. I hadn't done a V4 yet. This was probably my third climbing day, because I think after that, let me check the numbers here. So that's 898. And the last one was 898. 883. 856. Yeah, so it was like a couple of days. I had done some training. I've been doing like a pull-up kind of stuff, a bunch of stuff. But this move was so fun. I really enjoyed this climb. All I really had to do was reach both hands on that one I jumped for, but I was struggling. I don't know if it was the same of my commitment issues or what was making it so that I couldn't, because I had the strength for it, but I don't know. You can see some I just kind of fell. Others I really tried. It kind of felt like it was scratching the back of my foot. I'm going to be honest. It was a little painful. But, yeah. Let's see here. At first I didn't even know I had to do that heel hook. It took me a little while and someone to help me. That was just because I had no idea what I was doing. I only tried this V4 because that top part, after I get the match on the hold I fall on here, if I just get both hands on that hold, I get it. Anyways, I gave up that day. I couldn't. I was way too tired. But back to the other climb that I gave up on. This was a V3, I believe, yeah. And this was the day, a week after, I think, the day I failed on it. You can see here I'm getting there, but I get that match. That's what I was missing. And then I just push up. That's it. It really wasn't too hard, but it was just that mental block that I was putting myself in. I'm so sad that I recorded this wrong. My bad, guys. You could see how happy I was. So I'm a little tired. I was so happy. And the next day, I couldn't leave this climb alone. I had given up that last day, but I wasn't going to. Forever. So I went back to it. I felt a lot stronger, a lot better. You can see here, gripped on that. What I changed that I failed on the last times is whenever I got that hold, is I would drop my hook, my heel hook. So I would lose stability. And there you go. Very happy there again. So I got wild that day. I wasn't that tired yet. And I tried yet another climb. I'm not really sure. I had like a little technical issue there. I had slid over the video closer, so it was just kind of gone. But anyways, this is this climb. I pinched my finger a lot on that hold you see me matching there, because I would grab it with my right hand, and when I tried to match it with my left, I'd just grab my other hand. But yeah, here you can see I had that same issue as the other purple, just committing. Like, it's so close to my hand that I was scared of grabbing it. Like, I was scared of falling, I guess. I don't know, even though I fell a lot, but it was a pretty big fear. You can see here I tried one more time. Go for that hold. Before I went for that hold straight, I would go for that left one. It was such a bad hold. I was being so dumb. Here you can see I'm stuck yet at the same place. I don't know why I thought going to a lower one would help me, but Yeah, like I'm just like having a seizure on there. Anyways, here you can see I finally get it done. I had to climb around it and hold that final hold and realize this is a good hold. I can jump to it, you know? So yeah, here you can see me climb up and make it look just as easy as it should. It's just a little grab, just like that. Like, I don't know why it was so hard to me, you know? There you go. Anyways, that concludes my last training day. Back to me. Oh my gosh, we're back to me. Hey guys, I hope you enjoy that. It wasn't very entertaining. It's just, unless you're like dedicated on learning as well, because a lot of it was just me learning. It was a big learning process, understanding my strengths, understanding my virtues here, and understanding what I need to work on. And it really is a lot as of now. But of course, I have time. I'm trying to find where can you join the U of A rock climbing team. I'm still honestly not sure. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'll probably find it soon. I think they meet Wednesdays, 6 to 8. Well, that's what they did last year, but they haven't really put any announcements for it. And today, I wanted to talk a little bit about John 2:14. Now let's get my Bible here real quick, and I'll give you guys a little lesson. It should be nice and quick, unless I get too excited and God gives me word. Then we stay here for like an hour or something. I'm kidding, I'm kidding. Malachias, Mateo, and Lucas, Luke, John. There you go. Okay, so Luke 2:14. Let's read that real quick. And no man hath ascended up to heaven, but he that came down from heaven, even the Son of Man which is in heaven. And as Moses lifted up the serpent in the wilderness, even so must the Son of a Man be lifted up, that whosoever believeth in him should not perish, but have eternal life. For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believeth in him should not perish, but have everlasting life. For God sent not his Son into the world to condemn the world, but that the world through him might be saved. And I think it's a really simple verse. Everyone loves John 2, 15, of course. I mean, for God so sent his Son so that we shall not perish, right? But rather have everlasting life, which is just beautiful. His mercy is insane. But what I really took from this message is God is merciful. God has so much mercy. But when he needs to, he's quick to anger. Yes, he sent Jesus so that he could save us, but at the same time, that means others won't be saved. That means others are going to have to suffer because it is a just world. For it to not be just would mean everyone go to the right place or everyone go to the wrong place. Both situations aren't just. There has to be a good and a bad, or a decision of God of who he decides to save, who we can't question because he's God, right? And we're humans. Who are we really to say, you're making the right decision? You got to do this, you got to do that. It really doesn't make sense. We just have to have faith that he is our God and that he has saved us. And that's where we can be. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, enjoyed this little recap. I'll see you guys in 2 weeks. So that should be, let me check my calendar so that I can tell you guys exactly the date. But I will be posting again. Oh my gosh, why is this so complicated? My calendar is annoying. The Oh my gosh. The 16th of that's a lie. The 15th. Yep, the 15th of September I should be posting again. So watch out for that, guys. It's going to be my next week's progress. I already kind of included this week's progress. Today I just kind of did my training. But yeah, I'll see you guys then. Have a great one.